Did you know that there's more to YouTube than cat videos? Subscribe to the DM&Z YouTube channel. It's another way to listen to the show. And we'll even post videos. Just as soon as K-Dan stops putting up photos with hashtag food porn long enough to film them. This is the D-Mac&Z Show.
This is the D-Mac&Z Show. We know we shorted you one fun fact from last time, so
no one noticed.
Probably not.
I was counting.
That's the most truthful thing you've ever said.
People
there,
who
Zach.
listen to us can't count.
I had to
No.
look. I had to look up 5 facts. Damn it!
He really did it, and he's decided
We're going to do 5 facts.
He's decided that his work is worth something, so people should actually.
We're not
hear
going
it.
to
I don't
short him
know why.
anytime.
No.
Nope.
The 5th one is rich people in China can hire body doubles to serve their prison time.
And rich people in America don't have to serve prison time at all.
Don't even go.
There we go. They don't even have to pay anybody.
Boom! There you go.
There we go. That's why democracy wins every time.
But if you think about it,
Oh, please don't think about it.
No, I'm interested.
don't they all look the same anyway?
I knew you.
Isn't every
happens?
one of them they're each body double?
See what happens when he thinks about it. This is what
Okay.
I was trying to get away from.
All
That's
right.
why Jackie Chan's so good. There's like 18 of him.
Do you know that he's a classically trained operaticist? That's right. He's an opera singer. He's got 23 albums of his operatic work.
Bull crap.
Ain't playing. Look it up on your Miracle Box over there, dog.
No, that's William Hung, and he did one album.
That's what I was
wasn't.
thinking. Okay.
All right, hold on. I
It's
got
not
to type
opera, it's
one-handed.
pop.
Oh, and we're the racists.
So what you're saying is all rich people look alike, right?
I don't know. I don't know any rich people.
I don't either. I couldn't verify.
Yeah, because if you've seen the movie American Psycho, apparently all rich people look alike because he gets mistaken for like 2 other rich white yuppies.
All I know is
that was a weird movie. I didn't get it.
all I know is that Zach and I had a night of drinking, and we are no longer allowed within 500 feet of South Park Mall.
No. Pretty much the only place we are still allowed at is the Belmont Waffle House.
Yep.
It's okay,
but
though.
you literally have to commit a felony to be not allowed there.
Like
inside it.
you can commit a felony in the parking lot, and they're like,
Yeah.
just come back in until the
Come
cops
on
come.
in, yeah.
They don't even care.
Yeah, they will not. I mean, you'd probably have to stab a waitress in there.
And it pretty much has to be in the way of ongoing business.
Yep. Yeah, if you stabbed a waitress, because we've seen people get stabbed in there before.
Yeah.
That's like a
It's not really the
Typical
place you wanna
Saturday
get,
night.
No, it's not the place you want to get stabbed at either.
no, because nobody.
That floor is always wet, even though the sign's not there.
Yeah, let me tell you.
You get stabbed, you're going down.
Yep,
You're gonna
hard.
slip and fall.
It's tough. Anyway, so yeah, we don't really know any
Smothered
rich
and
people.
covered in the floor, man.
Chunked.
Yeah,
You can't forget
That's
chunked.
That's not how you want to go down.
You got to be chunked.
You,
Well, chunk is usually the last
you
thing
get your
you're gonna
hash
do.
browns the way you want.
yeah.
That's right. All right, here you go. Let's see. Actor, director, producer, born April the 7th, 1954 in Hong Kong, China. When his parents moved to Australia to find new jobs, the 7-year-old Chan was left behind to study at the Chinese Opera Research Institute, which he graduated from 10
you're
years
still
later.
on that? Who
That's right.
cares?
That's right. I did, because I was right. And
Also-
that feeling will go with me to the grave.
How's his noodles? Like, are the noodles up to par?
Yeah,
I don't
Or
know.
do I
At
go
his
rice?
age,
Do I go rice when I know he's cooking?
yeah.
at his age, the noodles might have to take pills. I don't know.
So rice it
I
is.
saw what you did there.
Yeah, that's very clever.
I saw
sir.
your joke.
Yep.
And
I
passed
like
right
it.
by.
Yeah, I
Oh,
liked
did you
it.
like it?
As a
Did
wiener
you like
joke.
it?
I
It
liked
was a
it.
wiener joke.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
It was a limp wiener joke.
I was going to a German restaurant the other night, right? So I look up the menu for the German restaurant. They literally had a dish called wiener art. That's what it translated into was wiener art.
God, so many jokes here.
So many. I thought it was just
Zach, you want to go first on this?
I'm
one?
gonna try first.
Okay,
Take
go
it.
ahead.
take it. Okay, there's the first
Where
one.
the
Sorry, I beat you to
hell?
it. Take it.
Where the hell is the German restaurant at?
That's what you went with, really? Out of everything. That's okay. On Highway 70 in Hickory, the big town of Hickory, it's called the Strutzel House. And it's right past the Autohaus dealership thing right there.
Okay.
A German machinists organization or whatnot.
And there's a Volkswagen dealership next to it.
Actually, there used to be Paramount Volkswagen, but they're no longer in business. It's right past the old Hojo, the one they shut down. Speaking of Hojos in China, well, Hojos and Chinese people, Howard Johnson's are 5-star hotels in China. Sorry, we're random. I'm ADD and it's happening right now. Anyway, let's go back to the other one. Weiner art. Go ahead, Zach.
Didn't we tease like something else entirely before the last break?
We did,
he was going to talk about something. What were you going to talk about?
About the dude that pulled the Office Space, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, do that.
Just do that. Okay.
Yeah, Weiner art is, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what direction this goes, it's going to be bad. So just go with what we planned.
Okay.
Or what you had.
Zach's hitting his plate with his microphone.
That microphone.
Last week was all right.
It was. It was a good show.
The hell
it
happened?
had a nice flow to it. It sounded professional. And this week
we forgot how to radio.
This week it sounds like it's like a helicopter crashed into a children's hospital.
But you can't take your eyes away.
Yeah, awful.
Anyway, so this guy, Damian Haywood of Daytona Beach, Florida, you know all the crazy crap that happens in Florida. He turned 40 last Tuesday, and to celebrate his birthday, his boss, 79-year-old William Irvin, fired him for always showing up, guess what, high. Unfortunately, we don't really know what the job was, but for some reason, none of the local papers reported that, so we don't know. So Damien responded to being fired on his birthday by heading over to Willie's house and setting it on fire.
Fair enough.
My hero.
Like, really?
Well, we've all been there.
Well, yeah.
Perfectly reasonable reaction.
Yeah.
I guess so. But first he set Willie's 2007 Dodge truck on fire by pouring gasoline on it. Then he dumped gasoline on the house and set that on fire, too. Now, get this. The house survived because of the asbestos siding.
Yeah, you think you tell me asbestos siding's bad for you. And
I know.
You hear good stories like this.
Yeah, I know.
stories
It
like
makes
this.
you think
I
twice.
want that in my body.
I know. That's
Because
what I'm
if I
saying.
ever get caught on fire, I'll laugh it off.
Yeah, you're like flame
Yeah.
on. That's right.
It's
I'll
like,
laugh it off, and
Yeah.
jokes will be on you.
It's like, thank you, asbestos. No one was hurt in the fire.
And here's the thing. I'm okay with him setting his house on fire, but there's some. You don't mess with a man's truck or car.
Yep.
And you don't mess with his dog.
That's right.
And you don't mess with his woman. And you don't mess with his food.
There you go, the last one.
So I kind of draw the line with the pickup truck.
He looks
Leave
like a
it-
reputable
Now
young
here's the
man,
thing:
though.
if he set the house on fire and the truck was in the carport,
Yeah.
that's your fault for parking in your
Yeah,
own carport.
That's collateral damage.
That's collateral. Yeah.
Yeah.
or if the fire,
The four.
if the
I
fire,
know what you mean.
if the fire trickles on out to the truck,
Yeah.
Right?
after the fact, then yeah.
You don't have
Yeah.
any control over where the fire goes after.
That's
that.
just an
Like, we've been
accessory
trying to
the
control fire for
Yeah.
at least 20 years now.
Yeah,
you can't do it.
No.
It's not happening. That's why we still have fire departments.
Yeah.
If you could just be like, fire, get on back in there.
That's right.
We wouldn't need them, but
Those
yeah.
brave men and women,
Yeah,
they gotta have a job.
they do.
So, okay, we've got, criminals always like to talk about stupid criminals and whatnot, and seems like it always happens in Florida because here comes another one. This chick slipped out of police cuffs so she could eat an entire bag of weed.
So she's nimble and hungry.
You right up your alley.
It sounds like too much trouble.
I'm gonna go in the opposite direction. I'm gonna call dibs on this one.
Are you?
Because that sounds like my kind of woman.
When you have to go bankrupt by feeding her, keeping her in her cage,
no.
By-
yeah, it's on you. man.
And paying her bills because I hadn't even got to
feeding
the
her
end of the
weed.
story.
Oh, what's
It
the
gets-
end?
God.
Okay. All right. Hold
It
on.
gets
What's
better.
the end of the story,
It gets
Paul
better.
Harvey?
So, 45-year-old Tavish Smith of Brevard County, Florida, of course, crashed into a car Friday night and then sped off. Crashed again into a ditch, right? So the cops caught up with her there and found out she was drunk and had a bag of marijuana in the car. So they cuffed her, left her alone in the back of the patrol car, and put her marijuana in the front seat. That's when Tavish's magic show began. For her first trick, she somehow managed to slip off her handcuffs. For her second trick, she made the entire bag of marijuana disappear
And she didn't know D.
by eating it.
Oh, I thought she shoved it right up her, whoop whoop, whatever, hoo ha.
A hoo-ha and a whammy lammy ding
Vagina.
dong.
Yeah,
I think we was talking
That's how
about
they sell
earlier.
it, say it in Cuba.
yeah. So wait a minute. So how did she? I don't understand, because the car, I assume, had a cage in it.
Yeah, it says apparently she just sat there eating and giggling her 13 grams of marijuana.
Did they put the weed in the back seat with her?
No, in the front seat. She got in the front seat after this pot.
How did
She was like in Andy and Barney's car, obviously.
No, we're not done yet. We're not
guess.
done yet, guys. When she was done, she put the cuffs back on.
That's my girl right there. That is my girl right there. No, I still call dibs. That's a woman who has skills. That's a woman that, listen, Zach, that's a woman that if we got in trouble, she would clean up after us.
This is some Mission Impossible stuff.
She wouldn't clean up after us because she'd be right in the middle with us.
But listen, how many times have we been in the back of a patrol car and neither one of us can get out of cuffs because we are too hammered to make that happen?
Even sober, I'm not nimble. There's no way.
True. Your words, but yes. But listen, if she can do that drunk and then eat all that weed on top of that, she's a keeper. How can you not tell me?
You're going to have to bail her out, is all I know, because she's facing misdemeanor charges for hit and run, DUI, drug possession, felony charge for destroying evidence by eating it. And when you think that she could fight it because she put the cuffs back on, yeah, they've got dash cam footage of the entire episode.
Let's see that picture of her.
There's her eating the reefer.
Can I see?
Here she is, right here.
She looks rough.
She's rough.
Yeah.
Sort of like where
She's all yours.
You know
where
what?
Joe's mail ended up.
You know what, though? How many times have we seen... Listen. How many times have we been in a bar and
at the end of the night,
and we pick up women who are really pretty, and then we see their mugshots the next day, and we're like, "Damn,
wow!"
Yeah.
So I don't think that's an accurate representation.
Thinking maybe a 3 a.m.er.
Yeah,
I think that's a 3 a.m.er, man.
5 a.m.er.
But now
After
here's
a
the
12-hour
Pick up scramble.
But here's the thing. I'll bet you money
Chunker.
if she could get out of those cuffs and work her way around the cage in the car to get the weed to eat it, I'll bet you if you gave her another 5 or 6 minutes, if we distracted the cops long enough, she'd take the door off of that patrol car.
She could have ate the videotape from the dash cam.
or she would have pulled the seat out of the back of the patrol car and climbed through the trunk.
Yeah.
Because that's where they keep the cams. Taking the tape out, opened the trunk, and then came around and let us out.
Yeah.
Or either stole the police car and drove off with us.
Yeah.
You know
I
too
think-
much. Men in black are already coming towards the house.
I think she's a keeper. We need to get in touch with this woman.
Brevard County, Florida. Here we go.
There you go.
That's what Miami, Brevard County's Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
It's
So
the home
it's a
of-
night road trip is what it is.
Let's get in the car, man.
That's right.
All right, you're driving.
He's only got a pickup. Who's riding in the back?
It's just me and him. You guys are.
Oh,
do you
I never
wanna go?
get invited to the fun stuff.
Well, I'm gonna.
You're
tell you-
married, so
it's okay.
yeah.
I'll stay here with all
Well,
this.
no, but here's the thing: if all three of us go, they can't put all four of us in the back of a patrol car, and that means they're going to put us in 2 cars, and then we're going to have to play odds and evens as to who gets
yeah.
freaking Houdini.
Think this out, dude.
Yeah, come on, man.
It's okay. I've been in jail before.
Besides, you have an upstanding job. We're homeless, basically.
Yeah, we're sitting.
We're burdens on the state.
Yeah, we're sitting in one of we live in a culvert down by the river. That's right. Anyway, we might just give K-Dan his mic back next time. I don't know. Why not? We might try it. He looks like he's about to pass out on us. He must have had a wild night. Maybe we want to hear about it. Maybe we don't. Sometimes men text women weirdly, and we might cover that in the next seg. And then, let's see. We can give you the price markups on beer. You want that? Yeah.
No, that's just going to depress us.
Yeah, it really is.
The thing about radio is you can talk to them, but they can't talk back to us through the radio.
I'm musing.
You're like asking them questions.
I'm musing here. Hey, we got ways to get a hold of us. They know how to get a hold of us, and if they wanted to, they would.
Yeah, DMac&Zach show at gmail.com.
That's right. We
Yes. But do they know how to get a hold of us? We're on Facebook, facebook.com/DMacandZach. We're on Twitter @DMacandZach. And you can send an email, dmacandzackshow@gmail.com.
And Mom, I know you're listening. You know how to call me.
We'll be back in a minute. More D-Mac and Zach.
This is the D-Mac and Zach Show.